guys, what's going on? Welcome back, Gigi here. Thanks for joining me for this red light reading. Look, did you guys watch this morning's affirmation? I'm gonna have to go watch that one back because there's something going on for you guys today. I'm pre-recording these readings, but I'm tapped into today's energy. I don't know if I've said this already, but it's August 23rd. When you guys are seeing this, I'm recording this on the 21st, and I'm picking up something big for somebody today. I was talking about it in the morning affirmation anyway, and it flowed right into this reading. So I literally just got done with that reading. You probably saw it hours ago if you watched it. This energy is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I feel like there is something about to happen. I don't know what, but it was like right into red light readings. And these are all about, love and romance and sexy, or at least I try to. But or the energy you need, like if you want this is what you got to do. That's what these readings are about. But I want this one to just be about like this man's, like, he's got lustful loins, but he is wanting the heart-to-heart conversation first. He doesn't want to think below the belt because he wants to know what's happening with this heart-to-heart conversation first to see where everybody's at. Because let me tell you, if you ready, boo-boo, I really feel like this man, if you want anything to do with him, he ready for you. Like, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord Jesus. So we're going to find out what's going on. I don't know. I keep seeing Joyce and her hashtag Mr. Abs. Like, I want it to be hashtag Mr. Abs. I'm hoping it is because let me tell you, Lord. The way this energy is making me feel, it's like, I'm like, what the hell is this? So we're gonna find out. I'm sitting here chatting. Let's get into it. What I got on the table today is simple. I may pull some message cards, but the raunch, I bought 2 new decks because I feel like we're gonna need a raunch card. We need raunch cards because like they're the raunch I'm seeing in my head. Rod. I got 2 new decks to write, so or one, whatever it is. But something's got to come out. So let's get going. Oh Lord. All right. Holy Spirit, please come down with your angels, my ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides that have ascended to your highest white light to protect and guide me through this red light reading for our collective. Ugh. Archangel Gabriel, please allow me to channel through you clear, honest, and precise messages for our collective. And Archangel Michael, I call upon you, please. Please protect me from any darkness that may be lingering, and protect the collective from any darkness that may be lingering, and evil eyes, shadow or spell work, and darkness, and conjuring, and cursing, and all of those things, because these are words that I'm being told that somebody is doing towards somebody. Like they are cursing them out big time. Please protect whoever this is in the collective from any darkness that's coming towards them from whatever sea witch is having a damn fit. Oh my goodness. Okay, Spirit showing me a woman, a young woman, short hair, throwing dishes. And a man in a gray sweatshirt throwing dishes, freaking out, having a blasted heart attack, screaming and shouting and having a fit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Please, Holy Father, protect whoever this is in the collective from whatever darkness that's being spewed in that direction. Archangel Michael, like, don't worry, my wings are shielding this person. Like, we have armor shields around this person. They're not, it's bouncing right back off and putting this person even further and further on their knees into surrender because they are having a blasted fit. A blasted fit. So collective, I feel like you're the one being protected. I'm not even starting the right way. I need to find out what the zodiac energy is so we know what we're looking for. All right. Pay attention, folks. This is going to be interesting. Like, big decisions have been made to walk away from nonsense drama and go towards somebody for a heart-to-heart conversation. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is this? What is this? We have Uranus, Aquarius. What else? Spirit, please and thank you. We have fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have Capricorn. Okay. Oh, man. Whew, free yourself from this crazy person. Like, free your mind and the rest will follow. Yeah. Free yourself from this person so the rest of this, what you come into the collective is to have that heart-to-heart conversation, whatever this is. I'm going to speak to this energy as if I'm speaking directly towards them, okay, folks? That's how I do it. But I'm just going to take it how it is because I feel like I need to talk directly to this person. If you are freeing yourself from somebody that's that cuckoo crackhead, tossing beautiful dishes on the floor and making a ruckus, you need to escape with the quickness and bring your ass to wherever it is to have the heart-to-heart conversation with whoever it is in this collective that you want to have this conversation with. Yeah. And get away from that before it ends up getting you into trouble. Okay? I feel like the passion you have for this person that you're going towards is a little intense. Okay? Run. Screaming. I feel like I need somebody to like go get them a little, a challenger and just go as fast as Batman. Gone. Like go get you in the fastest car you can find and get the hell out of there. Get your Batmobile, there, Batman, Superman, whoever you are, and go bring your ass wherever you need to go because that shit crazy. The one that you want to go have the heart-to-heart conversation, that's the one. That could be the one. Or this could be the one that could totally get your ass into trouble if you don't free yourself from, like, yesterday. Yeah. I see. Oh, my God. Spirit. This could be the one is romantic feelings. Underneath that is engagement to their past life relationship. Playfulness, and then I see flirting, and then it just keeps going on. Yeah, those romantic feelings, the passion that I feel surging through the collective energy right now is ridiculous. Like, somebody is like a 16-year-old about to go on their prom night kind of feelings, like giddy in the stomach, like 16, however, I was 16 junior year, 17 graduated, so it's like I feel like somebody at their junior prom or their senior prom, they know they got the hottest date out there and like they're about to go to prom and they may have a whole after party kind of scenario in their mind thinking they were going to be Mr. Lucky. Like the passion I feel and the butterflies that are welling up in my gut, like, oh my goodness. Like, oh, somebody's like running around and kicking up their heels and like, hee hee. I got the prettiest girl in the world. Yeah. It's almost charming. It's almost charming. They have all of this, the want to be playful. They want to, go be silly with you, flirt with you. They really want to just lay it on thick. Big time. The thing is there's one side to them that wants to be all passionate and romantic, but there's the logical side that knows, look, maybe they're more mature and they have some kind of like mental maturity saying, look, I know that we've been in separation. I know whatever the case may be. I know this, that, and the next thing. What's the deal? I mean, I got this to tell you. You got this to tell me where we at. Because if she goes with him, the girl I see goes with him, that's it. There's going to be engagement. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. But there has to be a heart-to-heart conversation first. There may needs to be something. We'll get to that later. Maybe in the full reading that may have to follow this one. Okay. There's going to be something. That flirting, he wants the flirting. He wants to be able to look at his girl, and just when he sees her in a beautiful dress, instead of only going, he wants to touch her in it. He wants to be able to see her in a beautiful satin gown and touch her curves and just look into her eyes and look, put up her chin and kiss her. Like he wants. Oh Lord, the charm. Oh, that charm. He is gonna lay it on so thick, and it's gonna be. It's just. It's not even a try. Like he just wants to all of it, just spew it out all over the place. I feel a whole lot of. I feel a whole lot of something. That's a passion I don't know if I've ever felt before. Okay, like I just that's intense. My whole like neck. It's like maybe he wants to kiss somebody on the neck. He wants to nibble on their neck and their ears. Like he wants to do all. I mean, just think charming, gentleman, romantic. I feel like it's the weirdest movie to reference, but think like Pretty Woman kind of like energy, like Richard Gere in that suit and Julia Roberts in that dress, and like they're actually in love and they realize it, and they're just kissing on the neck and the pretty and the oh my goodness, like that's just that kind of romance, like with the knight in shining armor, like white horse, and just even if it's a limo and a freaking umbrella, whatever the case may be. But this man wants to lay it on thick. That's that is something I don't know. You deserve love. You don't just look. Whoever this is that's dealing with cuckoo crackhead throwing the dishes all over the place, like, look, you deserve love, not this. You deserve to have the pretty girl in the dress, and if you're the pretty whatever, like the body out, you want to put your hands all over. You want that kind of love. You want somebody that is willing to like, be cute for you and let you do all that and treat them like Morticia Adams and Gomez, like, oh, cara mia. Like that's the kind of like think that perfect right there, just that Morticia and Gomez, perfect. Yes, you deserve that. You deserve to be treated like that, or you deserve to have somebody that will allow you to treat them like that instead of a crackhead that's going to break your dishes and have a fit and have the neighbors call the police thinking there's some kind of domestic violence case. You don't deserve that. You deserve to have all this garamia things, all right, with the tango and the waltz and all the pretties. Like you are destined for that kind of stuff. The thing is, it's like you getting out of that craziness and going to the person that is your Morticia, not your like crackhead succubus sea witch energy over here. That's literally like, why are you picking her? Why? It's like a pick Misha. I've been hearing about these pick Mishas forever now. I understand why. Wherever I've heard it in so many channels, I don't know who to give credit for, but whoever said that, that's perfect. I'm gonna use that. This is a pick Misha. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The energy coming off of this cuckoo crackhead that's throwing the dishes has no class. She may look good on the outside, but she got no real tact or class. Like, who does that? Are you really that crazy? I don't understand. Why are we throwing dishes? That shit's expensive. I don't know. But collective, whoever's getting this person coming towards you, maybe it is hashtag Mr. Abs Go Joyce. Like, like I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing in my head. It's crazy. This broad is literally having a fit. And this is what I'm being told. It's a karmic cycle that's about to be broken. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. But there's an engagement. Somebody has engagement on. I'm telling you, it's going to be like a mortician at Gomez Adams kind of life, if that's what you want. The two beautiful kids, the third one at one of the other. There was a third one at one point, but yeah, still beautiful kids and happiness and playfulness and the passion. I mean, those romantic feelings are serious, like big time serious. When somebody tells you that they actually want you like that, it's not. They're not lying. This other person, the one that's throwing the dishes, that's the deceptive person that may have been like, oh yeah, I really like that in the back of their mind, like I just want to be on my phone, I don't want to do this, is having the fight because they must have been getting it good. If he wants to treat a woman like that, like I mean, thick Morticia and Gomez. If you're gonna treat a woman like that and they turn around and break your dishes, I mean, like if you're not happy where you are and you want to be with somebody else and somebody acts like that, you know it's from more than just the D. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just, yeah, you have feelings, but obviously I'm not making you happy. I can't be mad at you for telling me the truth. I'd rather you tell me the truth than go cheat on me. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody that actually cares, just wants your happiness, and if it's not with them, it's not with them. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's not fine to them because they're going to have to feel the pain of losing and being heartbroken of over losing something, but with rejection comes a blessing. With rejection comes a blessing. So, there's deception there, but I don't feel like it's going to be from the person that wants to come in with the heart-to-heart conversation. I think that they want to come in and talk about the deception that they had to free themselves from, realizing that, yeah, you two are in separation because of the backlash of what was happening with what was going on here with whoever this crackhead is throwing the dishes. She acting like a cuckoo crackhead. Like, I'm calling it what if it looks like a duck and it walks like a duck, it talks like a duck, guess what? It's a duck. And in this case, a cuckoo crackhead. So he needed to go through whatever it was, cower moments he needed to realize somebody's going to get him in trouble with their ups and downs and ins and outs and craziness. I'm telling you, this person looks like they're a child having a fit in an adult body. No wonder why he's like, nah. I see who my real princess is. I see who my real Morticia is. Not this crap. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's funny. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Yep, it's your true love. Not this person. You have to free yourself from the deception and the nonsense and realize that your heart is pure, or the heart of this person is pure, and you're good to go. You're just going to have to talk about what? I'm being shown topics of codependencies and the cuckoo crackhead and whatever else surrounds that situation. Possibly work and other social. I'm seeing society and class and like their high position and all different kinds of things. There's going to be a lot of heart to heart conversations, or at least one big one that kind of umbrellas all of that. It's like something. It's all going to come out on the table, and whatever happens, and it's going to lead to something. I'm seeing people like y'all could be in Spain doing something, and she got the rose in her mouth, and they tangoing, and he's all up in that. He's like just wants to just touch that body. Just all I'm telling you, he's like the want to touch you, whoever you are, whoever this man wants. He wants to touch you with the fierceness of like a bear. Oh my goodness. Ay, ay, ay. Because you got to understand, being an empath, I feel it in more ways than one, and it's like a little overwhelming. The fierceness. He just wants to dance with you. He just wants to dance with you and feel you in his arms, but good. And he wants to just let it all out. He wants to tell you all of his feelings. He wants to give you all of that passion. Oh, I mean, we see fire. I, there's a lot of that, and and his and the way he may have a brain on him that could come up with some craziness. Oh man, and this represents a little bit of a dark side too. The devil is the goat. Yeah, he may have a dark side, and he may know how to use it. Golly, yeah, and he wants to do it all with you, collective. I think that's you. Or you may be the person in the collective that this is, oh my God, whatever this is. Y'all, it's safe. Once that the heart to heart conversation happens, there's not going to be any trust issues. There's going to be black and white proof, evidence, all of that on both sides. Okay? All of it. It's going to be safe for you to love each other in whatever way you guys decide on. Whatever the community message is for whatever this is, whatever happens at the end of this heart to heart conversation, you two it'll be safe for you to love each other however it is. Whether it's as friends, somebody I used to know, or Morticia Gomez, whatever it is for y'all, it's going to be safe for y'all to have that with this person if you so choose to have it. Whee! You guys are going to have to get to know each other on a whole other level, because the thing is your whole relationship, even if it was only on one side, your whole relationship is about to change one way or another, because you're going to know the whole truth, all of the truth, and you're going to know because you're probably intuitive like Gigi. You know what I'm saying? Like we all are. You just need to pay attention, like I've been saying all day. Pay attention today. Listen to this, because it's about to guide you through what you need to do. It's okay. Spirit's going to guide you. Spirit's got you back. You like right here. Spirit, not me, obviously, but in spirit and you got you. Okay? Like, yeah, I'm not spirit, but I was pretending to be for a second. Okay? This is your twin, whether you want to believe it or not. There's a reason. There's a reason you two are meant for each other, because there's that passion that you so you're longing for it. I can't. I'm a little verklempt right now. Excuse me. Um, this person was made for you. Here, here, and here. Okay, like all the ways, whether you want to believe it or not, whether what they look like, their age, their frame, their color, their shape, whatever, they were made for you. Their body was made for you, exactly. I mean, literally, this man wants to lick this woman head to toe with his tongue and wants to know every single curve of that body in all ways. All the ways. He's imagining you in a gorgeous gown. He wants to take you and he wants to dance with you. He wants to go to beautiful events and take you and see you all pretty. He wants to do all of these things, but there was a cuckoo crackhead that he had to deal with. Couldn't get rid of her. I think he's getting rid of her now. Maybe today, as I'm reading this on August 21st, or past, present, future, take it how it is. I don't know. But whenever this heart to heart conversation is, and whenever you guys get to the point where you find a way, it's safe for you to be around this person. You'll feel it. You'll know. You'll know deep down that they're sincere. You'll know. Look into their eyes. I mean, I'm being told it's gonna be in person, in face to face. It may not be. It may whatever, but you'll know. I think that's the only way spirit will allow it to happen fully is if it's in face to face. So if it's the energy is this strong, it may be face to face. That somebody's going to have to deal with facing their twin, and there's going to be a heart to heart conversation, and however you guys choose to leave it, that's going to be your ultimate decision. I have a feeling that they're going to do some traveling together. There is going to be an understanding. I'm being told that there's going to be an understanding that may or may not be sexual, but there's some kind of soul contract that's going to happen there. There is going to be a soul contract there that's going to either make it. It's going to make it. Is there going to be any break it? There's a possibility, but it all depends on how you handle yourself today. If you choose to ask for time to think, that would be a good idea. If you really know deep down inside that you want to jump at it, go for it. But if you have to have other conversations and you need to talk it out, and I mean, it's going to have to be a community thing. It has to be all the way around. Everybody's cool with it. Because if you're not, then it's just there's something that's going to have to be talked about, and it's all part of a heart to heart conversation. But just know, this man wants this masculine energy, wants this woman. Big time. They want to come towards you. They want to have a conversation with you. It may have happened today, or it may be something that whatever this breaking of the dishes thing is may be happening today, which is why you feel like so empowered and ready to go and all of that. This person's sending you so much energy because he wants to come towards you. However it is, okay? But just know that there is somebody out there thinking of you in some kind of gorgeous dress, wanting to tango with you and treat you like Morticia Addams as Gomez. Okay? So, there's a soul contract that will happen. It will end up benefiting everyone. On the nose, big time, there will be abundance of all kinds of stuff, one way or another. I'm being told trust is something to be earned, not just given. Yes, the heart-to-heart conversation will allow this person to give you a chance, that last chance, but trust is going to have to be earned. You're going to have to prove something, not just to them, but I'm being told the whole community. Okay? There's going to be something that needs to be proven. Your trustworthiness. Okay? So, if you're in concern about that, come correct. Don't just, like I was saying in the very beginning, yeah, you may feel all this passion. You may have all that kind of, dark, like, mysterious side there, but the truth of the matter, be logical. Think about the reason think about the reason that caused the separation. Think about what this person had to go through. Think about what you had to go through. Just go in for the heart-to-heart conversation like I've been saying. Okay? The feelings and the emotion will come once that trustworthiness happens. Once this person feels like, yes, I believe you, I believe what you're telling me, thank you, but I still have some skepticism. I need you to prove me in these aspects. And once this person feels like it's safe to trust you, they will, and you'll be able to get the things you want, or the vice versa, whatever it is. Okay? Because I'm talking to you as if you were the person that, wants to come towards the woman that they love. Because that's how I feel. I feel like there is somebody out there that is thinking of either you collective or you're thinking of them, and you are in concern about what's going to happen. Don't worry. If you're afraid of what's going to happen up here and you're concerned about what people are going to think around you, well, you need to think about all of this other stuff, all of this passion that it just, anytime you think of this person, you see a halo and devil wings with sexy thigh high, but they have the halo, and it's just kind of like they're a dark angel in a good way. They're like they have a little dark side to themselves too. You know what I'm saying? But they do it in a pure way, like a lady in the street in a freaking bed kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? That kind of sexy angel. Yeah. Think about all of that if you're in concern. Okay? If you need to free yourself from this deception. Now, collective, if you are the one that they're coming towards, just understand that this person is trying to free themselves from a psychopath. And they're concerned about what's going to happen when this psychopath gets to this point. Are they going to go into jail? And are they going to have to, call you from the freaking jail cell? Or are they going to be coming to your front door and having a conversation? That's the kind of thing that they're thinking. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to make it out of this alive? Am I going to actually be out of jail, handcuffs when I'm talking to this person? Or am I going to be in jail? How, they need to, they're seriously in concern. Because the person that they're with that is holding them back is a cuckoo crackhead. They're tripping a little bit. It landed right there. Y'all saw that. Courthouse. I can understand now. Yeah. What was I saying? Confirmation. Courthouse. Am I going to have a record after this, he's thinking? Because of some freaking childish person wanting me for whatever it is that she wants him for. Not me, but them. You know what I'm saying? Stopping him from his true love. The person that gets him, that just gets him. The reason they get each other is because they are twins. He freaking out. I can understand why. I don't know. They may if he's actually married to this person, he may have to deal with some contracts too. But I don't think so. I don't think that they're actually together. They may be engaged, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on too far there, but all I can tell is that the person he wants to go towards is this person, his angel, his princess, his whatever. And right now he's in concern about having to deal with going to court over dealing with domestic violence charges with this person that may land him in jail because of her having a damn fit because he wanted to leave her. There's that in prison. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. That's what he's in concern about. On the bottom of the deck. Sudden wealth. She may take him for everything he has because he may have an inheritance. And legal fees in court cases. He's tripping. Where's the damn deck? That sudden wealth was meant to go towards the collective. Whoever he wants with that engagement, he wants to give this everything to you and build something with it. Build something great. He doesn't want to lose that inheritance to this person and all these court fees and legal shit that he would have to deal with. He's panicking. Because he would literally have to hand it to her and he would go from being yeah, he's sick about losing his status as a wealthy man. He's worked too hard for it. He doesn't want to end up in poverty. Honestly, if you are this person, I would write her a letter, say, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If y'all live together, maybe you need to wait until she's at work or something and go pack your stuff and get out. Or, change the locks before she gets out so she can't, before she comes home from work, change the locks and have all her crap packed up and put on the front doorstep. And with a note saying, I'm sorry, but don't come back. Find your own way. because I can't have you here anymore. Because if you're that afraid of having this person put and land you in the courthouse taking all your money while you want to go give it to somebody you hold in high honor and build something great with them, if you fear for your life, you feel for your freedom and your safety, you need to do something before you make yourself sick or land yourself in a position to where you, I don't know. I feel like this is a actual mental health thing. The depression and the anxiety, yeah. There needs to be a letter written. Or you're just gonna, if you stay with this person, you stay a wealthy man until you get sick and you're on your deathbed, just to send somebody the message that you really hold them in high honor, like, and give them the unexpected income. You're gonna be waiting, like, oh, I see children in the main female pathway. There's the whole story. If you choose to stay a wealthy man until death, somebody that stays in their high position, keeping in their chest that they hold you in high honor collective, if they choose to do that, well, that's them. Spirit will abundantly bless you. The thing is in his mind, he really wants you. And in this moment, he wants to do all of this with you. Okay? He doesn't want to wait until he's on his deathbed to send you the message. He doesn't want to. He sees how hard you may be working and sees you in a position where you may be in, not upper middle class or high, upper class or whatever the case may be. You may be just average, an average life. You know what I'm saying? And he sees you in such a way that he wants to see you dripping in diamonds. He wants to see you in beautiful, elegant dresses. He wants to see you having this beautiful life that you deserve. He sees you as somebody he could see on the cover of Vogue magazine. He thinks you are gorgeous, just the way you are, okay? And he wants to give you this abundance. He holds you in high honor. He wants to help you. He may even want a family with you. All of those things. Maybe go on this pathway to get engaged and have a marriage. But he's terrified of the adjudication of what's going to happen, what you're going to look at him and see if you see him in jail. And he's so worried, and fear is overholding him and keeping him back from going and doing all of these things to you. He can't stop thinking about you. He can't. He can't stop thinking about you. He wants to court you. He wants you to be his wife. And he's in desperate despair. And in the near future, it's saying here that he's going to gift you and try to gift you something. Whether it's just that heart-to-heart conversation or the engagement, he is going to gift you with that. He wants to make you his official person. And when he tells this person, he is afraid of what she's going to do. Yep. But he's like either that close or he just stepped over and faced his fear. He wants to do all the romantic things, like the classical romantic things, like going to the opera and maybe to the theater. Something. He may have that old school kind of charm where he wants to do that sort of stuff. Take you to your favorite plays, treat you like a princess, even maybe take you to New York City and have you ride in the carriages if they still do that. I don't know. I haven't been over there in 12 years. Like that kind of, yeah, I haven't, I think I've been to the city once in the last 12 years. And I'm from there. Imagine that. Yep. So I don't know if they still do that or not, but the case may be. This person wants this with you, collective. You want this with somebody else, whatever the case may be. This you may be the wealthy man, or you may be the main female we saw in the middle over here. She's just right here. Let's see. There you are. There's the main female, and that's the person that's in the mindset of a wealthy man. Business driven. He may have children he needs to take care of and he needs to focus and he doesn't want to make baby mama crazy like that. Acting a fool. That could be him too. Taking him for all his money and with child support and stuff. imprisoning him in a situation where he has to stay alone because he has to wait until the kids are 18 years old. I'm just seeing a man sitting on a front porch. I've seen this many a times before, and maybe this is just what I need to explain the energy, and I'm just seeing a man on a porch sitting down in his rocking chair thinking, out in the sunset, just thinking, the perfect life could have been mine if I would have done this one thing. Gotten away from this crazy person. If I would have gotten away from this crazy person, I could have had this girl on my lap calling me daddy in a sexual way, being my princess. I could have had all of that with my beautiful girl if I would have done this one thing. It's like the imprisonment in his own mind of what it could have been, seeing her pregnant, giving birth to their first baby, maybe their only one, or having a big family with them, just going to the park and just playing in the grass, having a picnic, seeing the babies toddle around, dog by his side, the house and the picket fence, and maybe a couple of horses. Could have been a picture perfect life if I would have done this one thing instead of letting fear. Now, this person's off doing all of this without me. What am I supposed to do now? Where they may end up getting left and had all their money taken and ended up in jail. The fear of that, when they don't know if they could do it right, if they could use that logic and do it right, they can get out of this situation easily. I feel like somebody is crafty enough to be able to do it, sneaky enough possibly to be able to do it. Pay her out, man. If you got that kind of money, just give her 10 grand and tell her to go away. Like, 5 grand won't cut it. 10 grand is a nice round number to start somebody up for a couple of months until they get on their feet. Give her 10 grand, pack her shit, give her 10 grand, tell her to go away. My eye is twitching. Write her a letter and put it on her bag. Put the money in it and just be done with it. Change the locks. Don't let anybody in. Tell security not, whatever, that she's only there to go pick up her stuff and leave. And if she tries to come back in after one attempt, that's it. Don't let her back in the apartments. Or if it's somebody if you're on your neighborhood watch, tell the neighborhood watch or call the police and say, look, this person's stuff is out here. I need somebody to remove it or not let her near my property after she leaves, whatever. Even if you have to be inside waiting for her to leave, tell her to get her shit and leave. Whether it's at a house, call the police. Whether it's in an apartment, tell your security or call the police or whatever. Tell your front office. Don't let this person on the property. Okay? Show her the picture. If you have some kind of identification from her, just don't let him, whatever. Keep her away from you. Get a lawyer. Put cameras in your house. Do whatever you gotta do. Okay? If you don't want to be sitting there on your front porch all by yourself in despair later down the line, whether you when it you are going to be sitting, if you want to live in that kind of regret that I'm feeling, instead of feeling like I felt in the beginning of this reading, that somebody wants to go Morticia Adams on somebody, Gomez Adams on some woman, like, if you're going to let the fear of this person, this crazy person, to interfere with you and your happy ever after, then you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Nobody's going to stop you, obviously. But if you want to be sitting there on that rocking chair, in that rocking chair on that porch, looking out to the sunset, regretting all the shit you did, if you don't, get up and do something. If you do, carry forth, carry on. But the passion I felt just, 20 minutes ago to now, like, no. We need to do something about this. Okay? We need to do something about this. Because the feeling of regret and it may not be very long after, you make that choice. It may be on your deathbed. It may be something. Very big milestone. Big milestone. Whether for you or for them. And if this person's stalking and watching because they know how they feel about you, and they watch you go through all these big milestones in your life, and they're not there, and the more they're not there for, the more they regret, and the more they wish they could be there for the different big major events and doing all these fun things together, like, those things are going to haunt them, and they're going to feel imprisoned. So that imprisonment they were fearing so much, they put upon themselves through a mental prison of just thinking about you. They're not going to be able to eat. They're not going to be able to think. They're not going to be able to sleep straight. They're not going to be able to do anything straight. They're going to be locked up in their head. So, if you want all this beautiful passion, I highly recommend getting up and doing something. Getting somebody of an official stance behind you to help you. And if you need to, like, freaking put cameras all over the damn house, put them. Don't let nothing stop you. All right? Because the love I was feeling before, those feelings I was feeling before, are something to write home about. That's something to go and strive for, not to run and hide from. If you're that afraid of this person coming after whoever your truest heart's desire is, your passionate twin, them, if you're that afraid of this person coming after them, then you know what? You're open. You need to have that heart-to-heart conversation and be open and say, look, this person may come after you this, that way, or that, the next. And then you prepare them. Have an open, that's what that heart-to-heart conversation is for. And if you feel like somebody's going to smear somebody's name or do this or do that, the thing is if they're smart enough, they may be able to dig down deep enough to where there's really not much that they can go public about. I feel like whoever this Empress is that this masculine wants to come towards, which is most of the people in my collective, and if you haven't reached your Empress status yet, I know you're working on it. I know you're working on it. And you know what? We don't give those kind of sea witches any kind of power. Period. And look, the thing is most of us are more mature now than we were when we were doing the stupid shit, and we've probably come clean about it all. So, I mean, don't worry. Don't let fear stop you. Don't let this concern keep you in that chair until you're sitting there in your rocking chair and you're old and gray, just like this man, thinking about all the things that you were just in concern about. All these times, and all the time you were wasted sitting there being concerned. Just get up and do something about it. Don't let this deceptive little cuckoo crazy person keep you trapped. Free yourself before you end up in a physical prison or an actual mental prison. Because you feared whatever within those contracts, or you were fearing with whatever the judgment was, whatever the case may be that imprisoned you financially, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever it is. Because you're going to do it to yourself. You may not even need this person to put you in some kind of mental prison, because the feelings that I'm feeling now is of a man that's sitting there in major regret, too far down the line to do anything about it. And all the amount of watching and keeping an eye on this person that they're doing is just putting them more and more into a darkened place. And it may be causing them physical health. But I want to get back to that romantic feeling. I want to feel that beautiful feeling of wanting to, to see somebody like tango and waltz and kiss and hug. It's just like the passion that I see there. The passion that I see there is undeniable. Why would you hold yourself back from that? Why would you hold yourself back from that? Because of money? That doesn't seem very good to me. Mm-mm. Because with money, with happiness comes money. If you're happy and feeling fulfilled, you will for sure make all the wealth. You will feel wealthy even if you're making. You'll feel wealthy one way or another, whether you're making 75,000 a year or 7 million a year. You're gonna feel happy and abundant because you're fulfilled, and that there is the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate abundance, is feeling fulfilled. Yeah, financially fine, but it's not all about that. I really think that the passion that we were once feeling, knowing of true love, knowing that you want to get to know this person, knowing the romantic feelings, knowing that this is your person, or it could be, if you're kind of skeptical about the twin flame thing, just the thought that this could be your one true love. Realizing that you deserve the love this person was trying to give to you, this offer this person was giving to you, and you may have pushed it away. You may have just been blind to it. You may have just been kind of like, ugh, I don't want it to be them. It could be whatever it is. Whatever it is, you need to just open your eyes and see it right in front of you. If you are stalking and watching and doing all those things, and you see this person and you see this person growing, and they're still in a state where they're, happy and content, and you want to see them do better, and they're striving and they're reaching for it, it comes to a spirit showing me a picture I once saw. It was a newspaper article, like it was like the cartoon they put in the newspaper, and it was showing me two men digging in a mine, one on top of the other, next to each other, whatever, and one's going and one's going and one's going and one's going, and one is like maybe a foot away, and they give up, and the other person just keeps going until they reach that diamond. I feel like the person that actually reached the diamond actually had their perfect person right next to them, cheering them on, not just putting them in a position to where they give up because they're unfulfilled and unhappy. I feel like spirit needs to show you what you're worthy of, and I think he did by having you stalking. And the thing is this person is working, and they're not going to give up. Whoever this masculine wants to go towards is not going to give up. Whether they come towards him or not, or whether he goes towards them or not, they're not going to give up. And that's part of the part of the karma for the stalking, is to see this person not give up, no matter how many peaks and valleys they have to go through. She's determined. At any age, she's determined, and she won't give up. She may be slightly stubborn as well, but there's no giving up one way or another. Just think about, do you want to see her when you're still young enough to go and do the tango and travel to Spain and do all of these things? Or are you going to wait until you're on that deathbed to say, come here, beautiful, let me tell you how I really feel? You're beautiful now just as you were then. Yeah. You want to leave her something big with or without you. And the fact of the matter is that wouldn't you want to spend time? Isn't time more precious than money? We only get this moment right now once. 55:22 on the timer. Think about it. Think about all the memories that you can have plastered on the wall, pictures of places that you could go, memories that you can make. There was, when I had my storefront, I think I've mentioned this before, there was a couple that passed away, and in their estate sale, they had their travel scrapbooks and shadow boxes and things like that were put up for sale, and one of the antique dealers that was in my store bought the whole collection. And I was just in awe in seeing how these two traveled, these books and these great trinkets. It was just beautiful. Why nobody kept them, I don't understand. But maybe they didn't have kids, I don't know. But wouldn't you would rather do that? If you can dream it, you can do it with this person. If you can dream it, you can do it with this person. Just know that it's worth it. It's worth taking a risk for. Just do it right. Don't do it in the heat of the moment, because that will lead into imprisonment. Think about it logically. Don't let passion overwhelm you. Think logically. Ground yourself. Prepare for impact. It's like, you ever see that movie 2020? Or was it 2000? Whatever. 2012? It was 2012. Excuse me. Where they were in those big ass arcs and they were bracing for impact to hit Mount Everest at full force because they couldn't get the door closed. Like, that's kind of how I feel. Brace yourself for impact. Yeah, it's going to hurt, but it's only going to hurt a little bit, and then you'll be able to back up soon enough to go forward again and do something better. Yeah, it's gonna hurt a little bit. It may hurt in the pocket if you have to deal with, if you are married, getting divorced. If you have any kind of like things that tie you together, separation is a pain in the ass. Yeah, I know. Still, would you rather lose a little bit in alimony or all of it in court fees? If you want to go and have this passion, do it. Because there's somebody on the other end that's waiting for that heart to heart conversation. Whether the person that's waiting for the heart to heart conversation is you, collective, or you're the person that's waiting or fearing the consequences of the situation that you're in. Look, there's a heart to heart conversation that's supposed to be bringing you to major abundance. And there's a lot of passion and love that surround you both. So if you want it, go get it. Because either way, I feel like whoever the feminine energy is here, whoever this woman is, that the masculine is looking at, is going to keep striving forward. My eye is twitching. I'm literally having a spasm in my eye. I can't get it to stop. So she ain't going to stop. She's going to go, and she's driven. She's dedicated, and she's plowing forward. I just see a big old, what looks like either a buffalo or a bull, just straight into, like, straight for their goal, which looks like, we'll say it's a cow, a bull going straight for a cow, like a target. We'll just say a target anyway, and it's just going straight, horns down, ready to plow through anything in their way. There's nothing that's going to stop this person. There is a big goal, whatever that may be, whether it's millionaire status, PhD status, financial security status, whatever it is. Or this may just be one person with all those damn goals. being financially independent, being a millionaire, maybe getting their doctorate, whatever the case may be. These are things Spirit's showing me. I'm saying this person's going to go for it. And whoever their twin is that may be going through drama with that they need to free themselves from, the thought of them is not holding them back. The thought of him is not holding them back at all. They may pray for him, may want to think good things about him, or just completely push away the whole concept of this person's existence. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, it says, let's get moving. Because I've been sitting in this chair for 2 hours doing work. Let's get moving. Exactly. Let's get moving in our directions. Nobody's going to stop. Nobody's going to look back. But if you let fear hold you back, that depression you feel is just going to get worse and worse as time progresses. While the other party is living their best life, however they choose to do it. I mean, you'll obviously know if you're stalking. But the thing is sooner rather than later, there's going to be a big change that happens. And your window of time may very well be open, and it may be somebody moving. It may be somebody changing their careers. It may be somebody just changing their phone number. It may just be something as simple as getting married. That window of opportunity will be done. And your last chance will have to wait its karmic cycle that was destined if you didn't choose the right path. When you choose the light of purity, your heart will prosper. Your life will grow and shine, have the light of abundance shining down upon you. But if you choose the way of darkness, which may just be money and greed and class and clout, you put yourself in a position to where you have karmic cycles that feel like towers are falling around you. And let me tell you something, from being within that kind of situation for 18 years, I don't recommend it for anybody. I recommend the beautiful feelings of wanting to tango and feel like the romance of a goth couple. That's what I would rather feel. And from the energy I've been feeling for you guys for this day, it's a very passionate one. Okay? So if this woman, if you have decided that you are going to leave and your person is having this kind of fit, just walk out. Do not stay there. If you're planning on having this conversation when y'all get home from work, it's 2:22 on the p.m. right now for me. At 1 minute and 3 seconds, or 1 minute, 1 hour, 3 minutes. If you are planning this conversation for either tonight or tomorrow, or this conversation, whatever, I'm hoping that this is for tomorrow when you see this, give you some kind of advance warning, okay? If you're planning this for tomorrow, listen here. Prepare your bag, put it in the car before you even do anything. Have your keys in your pocket, your wallet in your wallet and phone in your pocket, and be ready to walk out the door. Because she's going to have a fit. Even if you have to just open the door for her, close it, and turn around and face her, it's just, I can't do this anymore, I'm leaving. I won't be back. I have what matters the most, I'm going. And that brings me to another freaking reading I did about a year ago. I believe it was one of the ones that kind of, there was a lot of views on this one. It was, I have everything that matters to me, I'm still leaving. Or I'm leaving you. It was about a year ago. If this is about to happen and I predicted this a year ago, listen. Prepare yourself. This person's going to lose their mind. She's a pick-me-sha. And she is not going to be happy with this. That word is just it's funny. Sorry. She is not going to be happy about this. Have your shit packed. Everything that matters. You triple check the house. Take the day off from work tomorrow. Pretend like you're going and let her just say you're going in late or whatever the case may be. Just whatever you got to do. Do not give her an opportunity to get your ass into trouble because there is somebody out there, whether it's the collective or whatever, there is somebody out there that you want and you deserve to have a life with if you handle this maturely. However it is for you, whether it's a phone call, an email, a written letter, or a face-to-face. If it's a face-to-face like I feel like it is, pack your shit, put it in the car, keep wallet, everything, even down to your last little trinket and greeting card that you may have that may mean something to you, put it in your car and be done with it. Don't pack all the clothes. Who gives a shit? Pack what matters the most and go. If you got this kind of money, Mr. Wealthy Man over here, you can buy some new clothes. Whatever matters to you the most. Important documents, all of it. Okay? Prepare yourself. Because the thing is I feel like what I'm seeing is this man packing the car, and it's like the last thing he puts in is his fishing pole. It happens that way for a reason, because I see the girl coming around the bend, like in either on the driveway or in a parking garage or something. And she's like, I thought we were going out tonight. It's like he has the fishing pole in his hands, and he's like logical thinking, and he's like, oh, I'm going fishing. I need to get out. I've had a rough week. Oh, okay. And it's like, I'll meet you upstairs or something like that. And he walks in and he stands at the door and he's like, I'm leaving now, but I'm not coming back. I wanted you to be the first to know you can have whatever's in here. Do what you want. It's yours. I'm done. Whether it's the house, an apartment, whatever. He has everything he needs, and he's going because he wants to tango with somebody in Spain or in Costa Rica or wherever this, because I'm seeing all kinds of Latin stuff all over the place. So that may be a culture in which he's really like into. It's a very romantic culture, and the tango and the flower in the mouth and the flower in the hair and all the pretties. Yes, like he wants to do all of that, and he's like, I can't do it. So you have you want this, you can have it. I don't want anything to do with it. I love you in a way, but my heart is somewhere else. I can't do this. And he walks out. He takes, I don't know, either a key or a key card or something and throws it down, and he says, I'm done. And he walks out. And she doesn't have anything that she can do besides stand there with her jaw on the ground. And he walks out. He walks, to either down the gravel driveway or to the elevator, and he leaves. Goes out to the parking area, gets in the vehicle, and goes. His phone may be blowing up, but he's off into the sunset, and he's going in the direction of his love, his new love, his love of his life, his true love, his passionate person. That's what I'm seeing. But he has to think logically. You have to think logically. Come up with a plan. If that was the plan you needed to hear, then that's the plan then there you go. Use what you got to do. The message is there. And if you are thinking, if you're whoever it is that you're thinking of, this may be them. But if it's not your story, don't force it. I don't know. But there are big decisions being made. And I feel like the female that this masculine is going towards has been having a very bomb-ass day today. Making money moves. I hear Bodak Yellow in the back of my head. Yep. So save yourself from a mental and spiritual imprisonment, masculine. when I say what's the energy coming towards us, that's why I'm having the conversation with the energy that's coming towards us, because this is ridiculous. I'm just, if he stays in that house and he's not prepared, he's gonna end up in jail. If he ends up prepared and he listens and he pays attention to the signs and synchronicities around him, he will get the idea. Light bulb, hello. Think, McFly, think. Yeah, 80s, 90s girl. What can I say? Anyway, back to this. Free yourself. Collective, there is a man. If you are the lady in this particular story, look, there is a man that wants to do it all, and he wants to do it right, and he knows what he knows. He knows charm. He knows charming, and he knows what lights your fire. He knows what sparkles your eyes and gets you grinning. Okay, he knows, and he's going to use that to his benefit. He's smart. He quick. He witty. I feel like this energy is definitely of a very smart, quick, and witty person that knows how to balance things out properly. Very grounded person and knows how to tap into both sides. However it is. Okay? And those emotions are of the dark side. Mm-hmm. And I'm not talking like down in the pits. I'm talking like down in the dungeon. Okay? However dark and charming he is. Whatever that means to you. Okay? Like that's like you see, it kind of reminds me like, do you guys know Diane Ward? Have you seen the video of Ugly Boy where Marilyn Manson is in it and he's in that black tuxedo, kind of, Marilyn Manson, and he hands the rose to the girl? Yeah, that's the kind of dark I see. Like underneath it all, he may be Mr. Businessman, wealthy man and then underneath he's a dark goth that wants to be in a dungeon. Okay, like however it is for you. That's just the kind of energy I'm seeing. Like that's the kind of, but he's got class about it. Maybe a Christian Grey, maybe Mr. Abs. Like, I don't know. I don't know who this is, but it's a twin, and he got it. He got all the things. I'm being told he can be very sexy and charming. He may have some work to do. He may have some work that he needs to handle, like some self-care, kind of maybe diet, exercise, whatever right now. But the thing is, you give him what he wants, he might be hashtag Mr. Abs in about a year from that heart-to-heart conversation. He wants it all. He may be a Christian Grey. I mean, we all have a little dark side in us. I know I do. Don't, we're 18 and older. Don't get all squeamish about it. It happens. Get it how you live. No judgment. Zero. Zero judgment. If you want Red Room of Pain or Red Room of Pleasure, hey, he'll do it. With a smile. And it may be like one of mischievous fuckery. Like, that's the best word I could come up with. Mischievous fuckery. In a very seductive way. Mm-hmm. And it's going to light your fire. Like, I'm channeling Jim Morrison right now. Like, come on, baby, light my fire. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Look, don't fear poverty. Don't fear working yourself to death. I mean, he may have worked his ass off to get where he is. And I can understand why he's fearing it, losing it all to this person. But still, it could be remade. times 10. Okay? Don't worry about it. If you do it of the purest white light, Spirit may give you the benefit of the doubt. Just listen and pay attention. Masculine, collective, you. Before I close this out, because I've been talking for over an hour and I need to go eat something, listen to me. You get your fine ass up and go do the damn thing. You got somebody that looks at you like you're Morticia Adams and he is Gomez and he's on his way to you, and to sweep you off your feet and swoon you and woo you. Let's see, woo you and do all the things he wants to. He's thinking about it. He may be planning something out. Just keep going. And don't wait for him. Yeah, you want this too, and this is possible, but don't wait for him. Because if you wait for him, if you even give him this much, you don't even know what that could cause, the ripple it could cause in the timeline. Don't even pay any mind to him. We get these readings for fun, right? So don't pay no mind to him, because he has some thinking to do. He's got some planning and dealing and blessings to count and being grateful and all these things that he needs to do. So don't worry. Spirit got you. You're going to be starting to notice little things, like mind-blowing things that are going to be like, wow. Oh, yeah? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. That's the first thing you say. Okay? The first thing you say. Thank you, Spirit. I love you. Because Spirit is allowing it all to happen to benefit you. Okay? Whoever the female is in this particular situation, be grateful for all the little things. Be grateful. Because Spirit wants you to have the very best in this life. I think that might have been the message. What was today's message earlier? Let me see. Putting Spirit first allows you to feel the purity of your magic. Putting Spirit first. Whatever that magic may be. Making an extra $100 on your paycheck. Or having the best orgasm you've had in a really long time. Or, hitting the lottery. Or whatever. The little things. The big things. Finding a gas station where it's like the cheapest and you finally see it like at $4.79 instead of $5.79. Like, it's finally under $5. You thank Spirit for everything first. Okay? Now, I think we've beaten this dead horse to death. Times 10. Okay? We can let this one rest. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides for helping me through this reading. I love and appreciate you all. I close this reading. Yes, I think, collective, you guys, sometimes I have to do these readings as if I'm talking to somebody, because the way that the message comes in is if I'm supposed to be telling somebody something directly. That's how it feels, so you guys know the disclaimer. I'm trying to get away from doing such long readings, and I'm not going to be able to do as many as I was hoping to tonight. Hopefully I get a few days during the week where I can get some more done, but I do have some homework I need to do. I need to take a break and go spend some time with my family and eat something, and then I'll be back doing more affirmations and love readings, and I have some, so what I'm going to be, I've got a bunch of different things for this week. Hopefully I can get it all done. I'm on a good pace, so until next time, I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Have a good day.